What's going on, everybody? Today we are going to be playing a new game on this channel, which is called Gimkit, as you can see up the top left corner. Um, so we're going to be doing kind of like a challenge video. I'm here with my gingerbread man, my one, what's his name? Oh, Mr. Crumbly. My one legendary Gim. Yeah, we're gonna, oh, I have another one. Never mind. Hit my other legendary Gim. So we're going to be trying to beat, a specific mode. And the way we're gonna, so the mode is called Don't Look Down. We're gonna use my object show quiz. You can see a bunch of different questions about object shows, since I made this quiz back when I loved object shows. It's interesting these days, but uh, the object shows are good nonetheless. We're going to be playing the parkour Don't Look Down mode. Maybe if this video does well enough, we might even play Among Us or Snow Brawl, or even some of these other mini games. But for now, we're gonna play Don't Look Down. Yes, we will have checkpoints. I know it's not the most interesting, but whatever. I'll put 60 minutes for now, but if we need to, we'll increase it. We're gonna have tons of energy for per question, so that way we won't have to answer tons of questions. That way we can all see the actual content of this minigame. Okay, now we're loading in. Ready? Alrighty, now we're in. As you can see, the idea of this mode is to answer questions and earn energy, use the energy to move and jump, climb to the top, which does it actually look like that? I wonder if it does. And that's basically the idea. So, if I do it now, it not only is there a bit massive overlays that no one really likes to look at, but it doesn't save. So let's click start game and actually get into the game. Before we could do anything, obviously, we have to answer some questions. So let's see. This question is TDOS. Yellowface. Why is there one character that can't talk? This is Teardrop. And we have enough energy for now. So let's start the minigame. I'm going to be playing on arrow keys because that's how I'm used to this minigame. Since on WSD it's kind of confusing. Alright. We're already at Summit 1. I need to turn down my volume on my headphones. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, getting past these obstacles. I've never beaten this yet, but I've gotten all the way to height 700 something. Oh, that's so loud. Alright, that should be manageable. Alrighty, onto these chairs. Yeah, so I could say that Gimkit is basically Bookit, but like better, because while Bookit has a ton of annoying RNG minigames like Gold Quest, which has probably been the least favorite, Gimkit has literally actual minigames that people would play even if this game wasn't a learning game. So even though this is technically like Kahoot, it's just or Bookit, it just has a twist, and it's like different in a way that kids will love. So I know this is not an advertisement, I'm not sponsored, but I just like this game, so I decided let me record it, especially since I'm really trying to beat the Don't Look Down mode, and we are not off to the best start, but in around 4 minutes, well, not 4 minutes since I obviously had to do the intro, we're already at almost height 200. We're just around 30 meters away. Alright, time to bounce on these shields. Oh, how did what happened to my double jump? Another thing is their double jump can easily get cancelled because there's no actual coyote time, at least not from my experience in this game. So I mean, like, if you jump even though you're on air, it actually wasted your double jump. Oh look, we're already at Coral Climb Summit 2 out of 6. There's 6 summits or checkpoints, and we need to get past the 6th summit. And actually, let me not spoil it. I mean, obviously there are 6 summits. We already fell. But since we got a checkpoint, we can go back to that summit. I can fall off without landing on previous parts of the level. In this meanwhile, we could start answering questions. I love this. I mean, it was originally a Blookit, and I turned it into a into a Gimkit. All right, so here's the question: what is oh? So actually, like, this was around the time when I like really watched this episode, so that's the major reason. You gotta get that one correct, and then this one is Battle for Dream Island. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. Obviously, I made this Blookit. I made this quiz that I'm using, or Gimkit, was originally a Blookit, so obviously its design is made for Blookit. So that's the reason why there's typing questions. Since obviously in Gimkit you probably don't want a ton of typing questions due to how fast-paced the game is and mixing RNG. So don't typing questions. But because I kind of just ported it over using a website, I just didn't remove any of the typing questions. Alrighty, so we're in this desert section. By the way, the name of each summit actually contributes to the theme of each summit. So like this is called Coral Climb, and as you can see, the summit literally you're climbing coral. So that's something I didn't notice until the last time I played this map. Also, I think it's the same throughout, meaning there is definitely an end, since it can't just go on infinitely, but it's always the same. So you know. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really make sense, because if it's always the same, unless there's like predefined section, and past it, it's just extra, but I'm not sure. Alright, time to fall down here. This actually feels very scary, because you can't look down. Oh, we're already at Summit 3, Agent Adventures, with all the saves. As you can see, I definitely already practiced, so no real reactions here, but it doesn't get hard till Summit 6, but I won't spoil how Summit 6 looks. Ready? And I sadly lagged because the game tried to give me a level up and I froze there, but doesn't matter. At least we got a reward. Even though I would have preferred it later when I was not mid-jump. So if that's something they could improve, that would be very nice. Oh, another thing is there we go. It's falling takes forever. So, oh my, sorry, lagging. I don't know why. The game is a 2D game, it should not be lagging. I'm pretty sure all the obstacles are spawned in. Not like they were like pre-created, but for performance, the objects are dynamically spawned in. So obviously I can't see Summit 6 because I'm not even near Summit 6. I'm barely at Summit 3. And the summits are pretty long. Alright, now we're on these filing cabinets. And funnily enough, a basketball hoop, which is interesting because I don't know what agent's office has a basketball hoop, but maybe it's for their training. Try to align myself. Alright. Yeah. Oh, sadly, I think I made the timer super short. That's annoying. I didn't even notice the timer ended. Okay, we're gonna have to restart because I accidentally made the timer 60 seconds, apparently, then 60 minutes. How long is the timer? Why was it so short? That does not make sense. It was 5 minutes. I guess 60 minutes isn't allowed. I'm gonna make it super long, so that way we won't have to deal with that again. Because we were at Summit 3, and I didn't even know the timer was ending. Would be nice if there was a little countdown. Oh, it doesn't go past 58 minutes. Or 59, I guess. Alright, let's answer some of these questions and restart the entire thing. What is revealed about, here it is. Okay, let's just take what we have right now and restart the course. Kind of annoying, but luckily we didn't get to Summit 6. I don't think we would have gone to Summit 6 in just 5 minutes. I thought though, because I remember if you saw me type it, I typed 60 into the timer. I guess I just didn't validate that it actually changed, and I guess 60 is just way too big of a number, so it defaulted down to 5. And I don't know who beats this map in 5 minutes and what kind of fun you're gonna get from this map in just 5 minutes. And as you can see, I only got Summit 3. It probably is because I made the XP, like you get 9999 XP. So anyway, still need to get past these chairs. Luckily we're gonna be an expert at all of this. I've already done it. I almost missed that jump. Jump onto here. Maybe I should pay attention to the timer more. That way I will know when it's about to end and I can add more time. case we don't finish this level, because I have not finished it, and I think it takes about an hour to complete, like to fully complete. I think you can actually, yeah, you could jump there, and it makes these lava bucket jumps. Why? But yes, I don't know if you could really tell because you're not the one playing, but the input that my double jump feels deleted for some reason. Basically, the way it works is if you're on the ground and you click, I don't know where did I fall, and you click jump. I fell through the smallest gap. This is not fair. And there was no objects beneath us. Wow, we have to restart it again. How in the world did I fall through the smallest gap? And there's nothing to catch me. This is already not going to plan, especially with the fact I had to restart, but we can make this work. But I'm kind of annoyed that I fell through the smallest gap in this map. Like, I'm pretty sure I couldn't even fall through there if I wanted to. It was just like on accident. I guess that's why you don't ramble on this map. Because otherwise, you get sidetracked. Alrighty? Like, not on any of these big jumps did I fall. I fell at like the tiniest gap. Like right there. The place where my double jump failed. Oh no, not there. Right. Okay, we can get to these banners. Yeah, I felt like after this. Oh, I think that's where I fell there. Okay, well, we're past it, thankfully. Alrighty. Giving you a guide on how to do that jump. Whoa, that air control is way too high. I'm not used to games having the exact same air control for movement and for, like, if you're on the ground and if you're in the air. Like, the movement speed to be the exact same. Unless you're playing Bros Falls. Then if you fall, your movement doesn't really change. But their character controller is bare bones. No offense, but anyway. And now we're back onto these shields. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Rush. At least we didn't fall all the way down. But I think the slow and steady method is real and true. Oh, look. Summit right there. Checkpoint. Alright, jump to it. Sometimes, though, your double jump can fail. And especially with these super precise objects. Which is something I don't like about this map. Because there are... Oh, my. What was that? I felt like I froze in the air. Can I, like, respawn near? I think the shields are closer than the checkpoint, and it would provide more content and less energy spent. So I'll take the shield way out. Alrighty, up and over. Yeah, we're already to the next summit. One falling would have taken forever. I'm already 12 minutes in the video. I'm barely at summit 2, at least on the correct attempt. Yeah, we're already to the fish buckets. But yeah, the fish buckets, why are they so incredibly precise? Like, the handle has a collision box. And it's not a box either. It's just it's literally an exact collision. So it's something I'm very annoyed at when it comes to Gimkit. But it's okay. It's good for some maps. Maybe you'd want the collision to be exact. But I feel like you should be able to put primitive colliders. And by the way, this is a Gimkit created map. So this is not even like supposed to be a hardcore core map, right? Maybe I'm wrong, because to be honest, it's a high schooler that made this map. That made this game. So maybe his studio loves making rage maps. But let's not worry about that for now. Okay. Can I not move and jump at the same time? Alright, there we go. Up to the next summit. Well, no, not summit. I was just thinking we're gonna okay, well, we're here now. We've now reached summit 3. I wonder how they calculate what summit we're at. Because there isn't really much to talk about, I might just talk about random things in my head. Wait, oh. Wait. Can you skip? Wait, pretty sure you can skip that. No, you can't. I'm pretty sure that was the exact height you would have had to be at to skip it. Alright, back onto the basketball court. And this time, we are not running out of time like last time. We are now here on the basketballs. The basketballs are really annoying, especially if you're going fast. So, the moral slow and steady wins the race is very true in this in this, because obviously if you're going too fast, you're gonna fall a lot more often. You have to do a neo jump there. It's one of those like wraparound jumps, whatever they call it. I call it neo jump because that's what it was called back in Minecraft. Like back in the day, it's similar in my opinion. It's not exactly the same as a neo jump, but it's basically a neo jump from the original days of Minecraft parkour, but just altered a little bit, so it's like vertical. But yeah, they call it side clutches in Stumble Guys, but I call it neo jumps till to this day because it's been named that. I've just had it in my mind for ages. That's what original Minecraft parkour called those jumps. At least I think. That's just how I remember them. They're probably not called neo jumps, but I don't know. There's Agent of the Day, of the month, I mean. Alright, up and over. Uh-oh. Alright, here's the next summit. Summit 4. We're already more than halfway up. But we're probably really just halfway up, so. But yeah, oh dear. How in the world did I fall there? It felt like my character lunged forward, honestly. Ready? Get here. Honestly, I don't listen to the music very often, because when I do play normally, I mute. Because I don't like when other sounds from other particular programs come on. Alrighty, jump to the rakes. I'm really hoping time won't run out on me. Oh, we're about to run out of energy soon. Not exactly, but alright. Who is the most unexpected? It's teardrop. The OSC stands for Object Show Community. Where did she get the ray gun? Vlad's collection. In Teapot, who suggested that Teardrop should be on her own team? It was Golf Ball. Originally, Inanimate Insanity used its own assets. In season 2, they added BFDI assets. What do I call this? Like improved assets. From BFDI, who told Penn to let out their anger? That was Lalai. And TDOS stands for the Daily Object Show. Don't spell it wrong because it will not count spelling errors. It has to be exact. Oh dear. Yeah, I once lost on those hay bales. Like literally I got, like, cause I was playing with another group and basically I fell on those hay bales like when there was like 30 seconds left and I thought I could get back to the checkpoint, but no, I could not in time. And by the time I reached the ground, 0 seconds had hit and the game tracked my score to be 0 rather than basically 500, which would have gotten me. So that's why I learned from my lesson. And when I played that with that same group again, when I played with the same class, I made sure if there's like only a minute remaining on the clock, don't fall. If you fall, just try to find a previous landmark or lag switch maybe, but whatever. I don't think lag switching would work, honestly. The game feels like it knows, it has like input something. Okay, we got 100 G-Bucks or Gimbucks. I remember watching a video about someone trying out Gimkit for the first time, and they were like, if the little coins that he saw in the store are called G-Bucks, he was gonna lose his mind. It was kind of funny. I forgot that YouTuber though. Alright, we're gonna fall onto these trees. I forgot to mention the barn, which is like the one and only building in this entire map. And I mean, there are other buildings, but like that's an actual building. But you don't go inside it, nor do you don't go inside that building, nor do you oh, we're at Summit 5 now, almost there. We're on, it's called Frosty Peaks. Anyway, yeah, in the farm building, it's kind of disorientating because you can't go anywhere on the roof. It has to be the exact edge that's closest to the top. That's just the way the collision boxes were set up. It's kind of weird and interesting. I wish they just kind of made it. Ooh, we have to do these fence jumps from like Stumble Workshop, and you have to do it. Like this jump here is only possible if you do that really confusing fence jump. And the only way to do this is to go to this tree, and then now you can get to these tiny snow pebbles. They're literally oh my, there's like no room. And I fell? Oh, that was way better to get to Frosty Peaks like that. than to fall all the way down. Because otherwise I would have wasted way more time and energy, because even falling counts as energy. Because the way it works in... Oh, what? Please respawn on... land on something. Don't know why my character jolted down. Hope you all noticed that. Kind of feels like Stumble Guys. I have some thoughts that maybe this game is made with that same networking engine that makes Stumble Guys, and it'll just lag at random times. Like, it feels like I'm getting pulled backwards. Luckily there were some safety fences there, so I didn't fall all the way off. Why is that tree trying to slide me off? Literally, it has pokey branches. It should not... Okay, that was way... The input, for some reason, in this area is just beyond my capacity. Can I land on something, please? No, I went past it. I don't know why I couldn't do the jump. I feel like I think it just feels... Wait, why is this section? I don't think I've been there. Annoyingly is when you fall, you also land on a bunch of stuff from previous summits that aren't really useful. So, yeah, you got that. 21 minutes have gone by, but we're already at Summit 5. So it's not too bad if we keep up the pace. 5 summits in around 20 minutes. Yeah, we can get to the 6th summit in just around 4 minutes. Allegedly, though. Because I can't seem to get past the snow pebbles. Or the little snow islands that are impossible to land on. I've used Gimkit Creative, and I have knowledge about things in Gimkit now. About how the maps are made. Okay. I was trying to be steady, but it didn't work. I honestly think winging it is better. Let me just adjust my headphones there. Alright, up and over. What? Okay. Something I've learned is to always save your double jump. So if a jump is single jumpable, I don't even think that's a word. What I mean is save your double jump to catch yourself. Unless, obviously, the jump requires a double jump. Then, obviously, you can't do anything there. But if the jump can be single jump, you probably... I think the problem is I'm moving. I thought I made that jump. Okay, I'm gonna go for this jump here. Okay, I still couldn't do it. Why can't I do that jump all of a sudden? Oh my. Oh dear. It honestly feels like I'm lagging. Like, what was that? Yeah, whoa, everyone's seeing that. Literally the way I just jolted back to the previous position. And at least if I do jolt, it won't be too bad. Like, why do you need server authoritative frameworks for a classroom game? It's not like any computer can even hack in the first place. Districts got their own blocking systems for that. Why can't I do this simple jump? Maybe that's not the... Oh, yeah. Whoa, that was not even the jump I was supposed to do. Uh-oh. I was supposed to do a completely different jump, and I was doing the whole thing completely wrong. Alright, on this igloo, on these crates. Please don't lag. We're on some tiny snow piles that I kind of want to run past quickly, so I'm not on super small hitboxes for ages. Oh, alright, there. That jump was made. I think we're getting close. Christmas trees, or just normal pine trees. I don't think... Uh-oh. Please land on something. Snowy pebbles? No, I'm gonna fall all the way down. Or wait. Yes. On these wooden benches. I don't know why I thought I could make it to that snow tree. To that pine... Whoa. Let me onto the simple fence. Ready? I'm lagging backwards. Everyone can definitely see the lag. It's weird because... And it's not necessarily that I'm lagging off. I'm just lagging to a point that it discombobulates me. And it basically... I accidentally got a weird coyote jump. Uh-oh. On accident, and it basically gets rid of your double jump. So that's something I wish didn't exist in this game, and it was a coyote jump. Or it was more obvious if you were on the ground or not. I don't know how it teleported onto that platform. I was thinking about moving backward. I was moving to the left. That way I could readjust and re-jump. I keep messing up the same jump over and over again, and it's so annoying. Especially since the game is lagging. Like, I'm at this snow area. Maybe I'm just rushing. Let's try to take this slow and steady. Oh my, I thought there was more fence. Alright. Jump, double jump, stop. Okay? Jump, double jumps. I thought I was gonna make it, but the hitbox is so tiny. We can't already be angry now. We are not even at the 6th summit. Up and over. Okay. Land. Alright, jump, dive. I realized there's actually... See, I knew the fact that I walked off and jumped was not gonna be successful with that jump. And as I said, you definitely want to save your double jump. I'm wasting more time falling off than I am playing the map. Oh my. How in the world is the air control so high? I literally feel like my game is a plane with super super slippery control. You know, because planes can move in one direction. If you want to turn them, that's why planes like start landing and like start circling in miles of radiuses. I don't know. You get what I mean? Alright. Almost to the next solid platform. That would be very nice, because solid platforms are better than those tiny snow pebbles. And crates are also good. Platforms that are actual boxes, and rather than platforms that are round and are gonna make you slip. Like, if I didn't have my double jump saved, I would have slipped off that platform. That's snow pile. It wasn't even a platform. Oh my. How in the world did I reach that snowman? I literally tapped his brim. The brim of his hat. Okay. Let's take a deep breath. Alrighty, let's move on. Be very careful. Alright. Now we're on more flat surface. Here you... Okay, I know I've already practiced this map, so I already know how to do that area. But basically, you don't want to double jump into that slide area. Very close to Summit 6, I know this because I recognize that part. I've fallen there many times. Anyway, yeah, we're now at Summit 6, finally, after 27 minutes, almost 30 minutes of grinding. Alright, so now this is the only way up, obviously, because we have to get past Summit 6, and let's see if we can beat the level. Whew, my. At least we're back to where I ended off last time I played this map. In only 30 minutes. Actually, in less than that, because remember, I had a restart. I'm not liking the time. I'm gonna increase it. Never mind. It didn't let me increase it. I think there's a maximum game time, and you can't have it more than that. So I have to beat it. Oh my. See why I don't like these? Yes, I landed on a tree. Oh my, we are so high up that if I fall, it will literally take 20 minutes to get to my last checkpoint. Don't lag. It felt honestly like I'm lagging and not lagging. Like, what in the world is that lag? It literally tried to put me back into a hole that I didn't deserve. And also those chair-looking things. This kind of looks like those chairs kind of remind me of arcade chairs. Anyway, what's the most annoying is these. What do you even call these? Like, what are those even called? I don't know. Just their hitbox is so weird because you have to land on the antenna. Okay, we didn't do too bad, but we landed in a weird spot. I'm not trusting the fact that I'm getting a double jump. Okay, we're back to here. It's so slippery. It's not necessarily slippery. Oh my! Land on a tree. Yes, I landed on the entire platform. Even better. Wait, stop. Trying to be very careful because obviously messing up here means 20 minutes down the drain. Well, not exactly 20 minutes, but that's exaggerated. Anytime I feel like I didn't get my double, like I don't have my double jump, I'm literally just gonna try to be safe and fall or move back to the area that I was coming from, like my jumping start, just so that way I don't fall all the way down. And this is the exact reason why I say if your jump is single, like you can be done in just a single jump, do it in just a single jump. Oh dear, that was bad. Alright, now we're to the laser part. So this is the actual building I was talking about. I have to wait for these lasers. Luckily, once you can get past one set, I'm going to wait for the laser up there to deactivate because it has zapped me on accident multiple times. Alright, wait for that laser to turn off. I'm literally waiting for every laser because I am so scared about those lasers. They make you respawn immediately. And you... Oh dear. How is that computer so slippery? You'll probably get to see that in this video. Alrighty. Past that laser section. Not as hard as it was last time. Again, I've practiced. I practiced last week because I didn't want to do anything over the weekend. Alrighty. Now this is annoying. So this booth chair right here, whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna call it like a arcade seating because it kind of looks like arcade benches or like arcade seating, like if you're in like some kind of planetary arcade. But these seats, they start moderate and okay, but then you start having to jump on seats the size of a pea. Like, you're telling me I'm supposed to make that jump? I'm supposed to make that jump over here. How in the world am I supposed to make that jump? Let's try. Okay, we landed. First try. Okay, this is kind of weird. I don't want to slip off. Luckily, the physics aren't too bad, and they feel easy to control. Oh, I missed my jump. That scared me. I thought the platform wasn't there. Alright. The way you do this... There we go. You have to basically fall voluntarily, and then once you get underneath, like, this column here, you can then jump, and it will let you up. Oh my. That laser was deadly. Wait for the laser. I'm not taking any chances, or this is not a speedrun video. I didn't tell you I was gonna be spending... I did not tell anyone I was gonna be speedrunning this map. If I was, I probably would have finished it by now, honestly. Respawning here is deadly. I'm gonna wait for the laser to go before I try to attempt this jump. Because, whoa, the lag. That lag lagged me all the way to the bottom platform. Imagine the laser was on. That would have been deadly. Sometimes the games, though, do feel kind of weird to control. Oh, how did I not make it? Okay, wait for the laser to turn off again, because I don't want to... Right there, we got past that part. Alright, jump here. Thankfully, we have the broken one there. Jump there. This is not... Oh my. This is basically the highest I've been. Not exactly. I've been higher, but past this is hard. I really wish I went into this map blind, honestly. Okay, here is what we're supposed to do. We somehow have to jump, basically the thing we did earlier. But I can't seem to do it, and now I'm falling all the way to the bottom. Land on a purple platform. I'm just not gonna move, because I feel like... Oh, look at that. See, because I didn't move, I landed on a platform, rather than landing... Okay, take my time. I don't know why I feel like I'm accounting for input delay. Okay, control it, yeah. Okay. Ooh, that's close. I don't know why I feel like, because I felt like my jump was so early, and I think you would have noticed. It was just too early, because I'm accounting for input delay due to me just playing Stumble Guys so much, and how much input delay is in that game. That, at this point, you basically... are trained to account for it. So like when you play other games, it's so confusing. You do everything early because you want to time your jump early. So that way, by the time the input gets received by the server, you you will already be in the correct position to jump. So I'm so used to jumping early, which is hello? Where in the world was my movement? Honestly, I wish the controls... I still cannot move. What am I doing wrong? Why couldn't I do that jump? What was so hard about it? I know why this jump is hard. Waiting for the laser, because sometimes I drift all the way into the laser, which I'm not sure how it happens. Oh my! The little cable of the computer saved me. If the cable wasn't there, someone decided let's unplug it, I would have fallen. Or maybe I would have double jumped back, but I don't know. I am not going to offend or demote what just saved me right now. Almost back to where we were. Yeah, here we are. Okay, so here's how you do this map. Ah, finally did it. Okay. Deep breaths. 35 minutes down. Almost to height 1000. I can't. Why in the world does it feel like my jump? Wait for the laser. I'm gonna wait for the laser to turn off due to this jump just feeling so far that I feel like I'm just gonna drift into it. Okay, it's on. I'm gonna wait for each laser because I think the distance is too long to just full send it. Alright, next one. I'm literally gonna take my sweet time. Don't care. Next one. Alrighty. Don't want to be anywhere near the hitbox. I'm gonna wait for the laser to turn on here in case I miss this jump. Oh, look. That's where the laser goes. Alrighty. Jump past that. Wait for the next laser. Sadly. Oh no, the lag. Don't lag me in. Don't lag me into any lasers. That'd be so cringe. Okay, we're here. Alright, there. We're going. I'm not doing any lasers early. I'm not even accounting for input delay. Oh my, they still go? Still? I have to do the lasers and this hardcore course? This is annoying. Literally, they don't want people infiltrating their base. These are long. And I missed the jump. Please, okay, phew. Literally felt like my double jump was stolen. Luckily, my coins aren't affecting me. What? Oh my. Why in the world can I not do that jump? Why does it like feel like my jump is so low? How do we go with this? Okay. Ah! My heart is pounding. I literally almost sold. If the laser had come on simply a second early, I would have completely sold that. And I would have had to respawn at the 6th summit, which was at like height 700. So like we literally climbed super high. Please tell me this. Oh yes, the lasers end from here. Okay. So now we don't have to worry about any more lasers. Whoa! If I lag into a laser like that, I'm gonna be so unbelievably annoyed. Okay, a furnace. Back to the coral stuff. Okay, we're back. We're away from that building, but I'm very suspicious. Oh, it's like a recap. Okay, so it started off with like the furnace one. I really don't want to do this recap. Okay, it started off with the furnace one, like the Emberwood something, or the I don't know. Then it's coral climb. Then after that, agent one, I forgot it honestly. Then we have growing up, so with the tractor. Then frozen peaks with the trees and stuff, and the snowy items. And then we have one way out. Is that the finish? Climb complete! Oh, that was crazy. I honestly thought it would take longer than expected. It took 30 minutes to finish that climb. Not bad though. I should kind of speed run it. Obviously, I answered none of them incorrectly, but oh my! I honestly kind of wish it was longer. I was thinking about making a title that was super exaggerated. Like I spent 2 hours on an educational game or something like that, and it would have gotten so many clicks. But whatever, it does not matter. We beat Gimkit. For one, we beat the Gimkit Don't Fall mode. Oh my! It only took 30 minutes and 23 seconds. Wow. I feel like the speedrun for this is like 10 minutes. I don't know why, but it just feels like it. Yeah, and it ends at 1,000 meters, kind of like the Fall Guys only up, the falling up one. I'm honestly gonna take a screenshot of this because this is crazy. I do kind of wish I could close this menu, but sadly I can't. Um, there we go. Alrighty. Oh dear. I still wish I could get rid of this menu. I don't want this menu. How could I clear it? It doesn't matter. You can't even move. Alrighty. So as you can see, I just beat it. Might as well go back to the lobby. Climb complete. Alrighty. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. It took ages. It didn't take ages. It only took 38. We're at 40 minutes recording time. Honestly, shorter than I thought it was gonna be, but I'm just glad I finished it finally. I knew it had an end. Okay, that's kind of cringy. I guess I don't know. Deep breaths. We finally beat it. Alrighty. If you all enjoyed this content, leave a comment to show you enjoyed it, and like and subscribe to show you would like more Gimkit content in the future. That way I know everyone is liking it, and it's potentially a new thing I can like make a main on my channel. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't remember to like and what is this lag? Guys, I'm not doing this. Okay. Just remember to like and subscribe and comment if you liked this video. Like if you like this kind of content. I don't know. Oh, it was called Ember Wallace. Remember that part? We were doing the recap. I forgot the name of this summit. But yeah, anyway, if you liked this video and if you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe below and comment down below in anywhere, honestly, because I don't have enough comments. Like I reply to everyone. Comment down below. Any other ideas? Maybe Bucket. I really want Gimkit more, but like maybe if there's something interesting in Bucket, we could do that too. But if you comment down below if you like this style of content, if you like this kind of challenge, like long videos that are all focused on one thing. And like and subscribe if you like this video. I know I've said that like 15 times already, but do it anyway. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.